Team deathmatch. Eliminate all Axis forces.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? It is your boy DRB here, back at you after a long absence of hiding under a tree.
Advance and take
Literally.
position.
The reason I was gone was because I was hiding behind a tree. Well, no, the reason why I did not upload last week was because
We
I
have fire
had
superiority.
no new ideas. I was trying to make up some ideas, failed, but you know, I learned from my failures and I kind of got a good idea for this week. And this is going to be a real life topic video, my weekly one. Every week, tune in. I just got snapped on. Oh my god. I haven't played this game in a while. Well, I haven't played this in 2 hours. But today's real life topic is about moving on. The meaning of it is leaving something you love or just leaving something in general. Whether it's a person or a thing or a school or a job or a life. Or a dream, whatever. You just move on something. You get what I mean. I don't have to go into detail. But people usually take the word moving on as a bad... It's usually used in a bad word. Oh, he's moving on. He's such a traitor. Look at him. And I just want to say, moving on from something really shows you maturing as a person, because when you move on, it shows that you're willing to grow. And here's a good example. Imagine you being, I didn't make examples, gosh darn it. But let's say you drink alcohol. And you just drink and drink and drink, and it's bad, and you know it's bad, and you finally said, no, I'm moving on, I'm not going to drink alcohol anymore. That's moving on to the good. There's really not a lot of moving on to the bad. Like, you're like, oh, I'm moving on from this good thing, and I'm going to do a bad thing. That's usually, like, there is some examples, but very, very, very low amounts. Few amounts. So, I'm here to talk to you about moving on and how when you're like, oh, I don't want to move on, man, they're gonna think I'm a traitor, or no, I can't move on. It's because I love this, or I love this person, or I love this area, or whatever, or this habit. Well, moving on is actually something good. Really good, because it shows you're willing to change. Because the world really does change, even if, like, let's say you're in the same place, with the same people, with the same food and same everything. You don't know how crazy, but it actually changes. Like the same people, like same exact people. You know these people for like 14 years, 9 years, or let's say you've known them for all your life. Live in the same place, you do the same routine.
Recon aircraft ready.
It's like something changes. Like not everything stays the same.
Recon aloft.
It's like marriages. Like people get married for like, let's say 16 years, and you see after 16 years they literally both of them despise each other. Like they hate each other, and you're like, what? How? Like it's just because they got bored of each other, and it's not really only boredom. Maybe it's because you start to discover flaws in someone or some area or something that you're doing or you see people doing. Let's use school, because I like most people would know this example. Let's say you're at school. Let's say if you've been at the school for, let's say, about 5 years. You know every single person in that school. Your homeboys are there. Your favorite teachers, and the people that understand you best. And your family loves that school. And they're like, oh, we're not gonna move you. It's a nice school. Everything's good, and you seem to be happy. And that's the most important thing for us. Is our son or our daughter is happy at that school. But one thing the parents don't realize, and this is not a negative thing towards parents, because the child has to tell their parents, Mom, Dad, I think it's time to move. I think my time here is done. Where, yeah, it's the same people, yeah, it's the same subjects, same teachers, everything, but it's not them, or it's not the things around you that are changing, it's you in general. Because, like you're gonna get tired of hearing the same exact voice every single day, because like it's natural. Like, we get bored. Human beings, we get bored. That's not a negative thing. You spent 5 years and it's not the same. That means it's time to go. It's time to change. And if you do not change, well, you're gonna have a lot. You're gonna have big trouble.
Recon aircraft in your area.
Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble because you don't love the place like you used to. So you're not gonna react the same. You're gonna act grumpy. You're gonna be negative. So what I'm saying is, if you have to move on, like you feel like I've done everything to try to stay or try to keep this habit alive, or our marriage or relationship or whatever it is that you're trying to keep it together, if it's not working, or this relationship or whatever that's going on for this for a while, let's like a couple of years, couple of months, and you don't want to break it up, but for some reason like you've done everything and it's just not working, just know it's just time to let it go, move on. You got to grow as a person. You got to leave it sometime, because let's be realistic here. Most marriages and most relationships, let's keep on the marriage stuff. Most people that get married, like most of them, like the rarity stay together, but most get a divorce. Like they've been together for so long and they've tried everything to keep the marriage together, but it just didn't work. And it was time for both people to take separate ways, to go in separate ways. Same thing with with your country. Imagine you leaving your country to go study outside, because most college students nowadays, they either stay and study at home, or they move to another country and they go study there. It's a big decision to move out of home. It's not easy. Like, you're like, oh, it's gonna be easy. I'm gonna go to this culture. And maybe it is, because yeah, you could actually see other cultures in the world, and you're like, wow, I didn't know this thing exists. And maybe it's easy to transition, but what I'm saying is, if you're trying to keep something for so long, whether it's anything, you're not obligated to keep that thing going. Like, you're not obligated if you're, let's say, married to someone. You have to make that marriage work no matter what. You have to stay married. It's in the gosh darn contract. You're going to get married, and you're going to stay married to this woman or this man for the rest of your life. It doesn't work that way. Okay, there's two sides. If both sides agree to split, then they split. It's fine. That's not a problem. People act like divorce is it is bad, and people really, it's like divorce. Nobody wants to divorce, but if you have to, it's not a sin. You can go do it. Like, if there's no other way to fix the problem, then go divorce. Or if someone's like in a school and he keeps getting bullied every single day, and he's like taking karate classes, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's telling the teachers, he's telling his dad, his mom, his parents, his friends to protect him, and it's just not working, and he's like, man, I got a horrible group of friends, they don't protect me, and he realizes it's time to go. It's fine, because moving on is a part of life. It is a part of life. When you're a baby, you count on your mom and dad for everything. But when you grow up to become a teenager, then an adult, you realize, man, dad's not going to be there, so you move on. But moving on, people get it wrong. Moving on is not leaving and literally not having any connection to the place or the person or the relationship that you left. You still have a connection, you still talk to that person, but you just left. You talk to each other, your relationship is still there, but it's a weaker relationship. So hopefully I managed to explain that with all the blabbering I've said in the past 9 minutes. I feel like I said so many words again and again and again, but hopefully you guys understand. And by the way, I did this video just because I feel like most people feel like, oh man, great. You know what? I'm actually just going to start moving on my mic. I'm going to move on. Me and this mic are divorced. I'm done. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Sorry for talking too much this video, but it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, so I lost my swagger. I'm sorry. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at TheRealDRB1267. Did I forget my Twitter? I think I did. I'll link in the description below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later. I'm gonna kill this mic. I'm gonna murder it.